I went to Rosebud for a couple days, went to the first read, it was lovely, they're doing Driving Miss Daisy. It's gonna be great. Returned the dress, hung out with some friends, and when I woke up the next day, the world looked like this! I recently read Artemis by Andy Weir. He's the guy who wrote The Martian. They turned it into another everyone must work together to save Matt Damon movie. Loved The Martian. Highly recommend that book. They'll get it from the library, borrow it from a friend, download the ebook, but don't read a pirated version. That shit was uploaded by a misogynist. I wanted to reread it and I didn't have my copy, and I'll often not live in a place long enough to get the proof of residence necessary to get a library card, so I read the pirated version. Sorry. The changes were subtle, but like, light spoiler, in the book there's a scene where the woman who's head of NASA PR is about to do a press conference to reveal that Mark Watney is actually alive and abandoned on Mars! And it's her getting ready, knowing that her delivery will be watched millions of times the world over. In the pirated version, it's just gone. The press conference has to be there plot-wise, but the woman's self-awareness, her poise, her power, erased. And then they tacked an extra scene onto the end. I'm sure the dude bros think it's hilarious, but it's sexist and gross and blech. So read The Martian. It's great, but Andy Weir's version, not some fucks from 4chan. How did I get here? Artemis. Artemis has a female protagonist, and I went into it with high hopes. I like all the women in The Martian. There's only 6 of them, but still, reading Artemis. The story is interesting, the setting's super cool. A city on the moon! And the way Andy Weir writes, I feel like I understand the science. I don't, but I believe that I do. It's like when you read a fantasy novel and it feels like it's the kind of magic you could do if only you had enough practice. I am talking The Magicians. I am talking The Name of the Wind. I am talking Uprooted. Anyway, Jasmine, Jazz, is the lead in this here story, and being inside her head is like seeing the inner workings of a male fantasy. Andy Weir, that's what you think it's like inside a woman's head? It is not. And it didn't help that every single character she interacts with or thinks about on a regular basis is male. Her pen pal, her friend, her boss, her ex, her bartender, her only parent, her client, the dude she bribes at customs, the cop who is after her, the scientist who helps her. Every human moment makes her feel less real. That's right. City on the Moon, 100% believable. Jazz as a person? Nope. So read The Martian, or Uprooted, or The Magicians, or Name of the Wind. But this, I wouldn't bother. Found a book I won't reread. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye. I have never not wanted a romantic happy ending for a character before, but at the end of this book I was just like, ah, no, stop! I skipped it. I skipped the whole damn page.